Welcome to IDIOMAS UCO VIRTUal. In this class, we're going to talk about the past simple. When to use the past simple? Well, the simple past or the past simple is used to talk about actions or situations in the past. The simple past tense emphasizes that the action is finished. You can use the simple past to talk about a past state of being, such as the way someone felt about something. This is often expressed with the simple past tense of the verb to be. For example, Jessica was sad last Saturday, or they were anxious about the match. It can be used to describe a series of completed actions in the past. For example, on Saturday, my girlfriend and I travelled to Cartagena. There we stayed in a hotel. We watched the seals spectacle and played volleyball on the beach. In the evening, we returned to the hotel and watched TV until midnight. Equally, it can be used together with the past progressive or continuous to indicate when an event interrupted an action which was already in progress in the past. For example, they were eating dinner when the telephone rang. The first action, the past progressive, they were eating. The second action or the event which interrupted the action, using the simple past, the telephone rang. To form the regular past, we simply add ed to the infinitive. For example, as you can see from the table, to ask becomes asked, to work becomes worked, to call becomes called, and to use becomes used. There are other rules on how to form the regular past verbs. Take a moment to look at the table. Here we can see how we form the past simple in the affirmative, but also the negative. So the affirmative, I worked until 10 p.m. You listened to her favourite song. He lived in Bogota last year. She stopped to greet her teacher. When we want to express the past simple in a negative form, we need the auxiliary verb, to do. For example, I did not work until 10 p.m. or the contraction, I didn't work until 10 p.m. You did not listen to her favourite song, or you didn't listen to her favourite song. He did not live in Bogota last year, or he didn't live in Bogota last year. And she did not stop to greet her teacher, or she didn't stop to greet her teacher. Take a moment to try and complete the gaps and complete these exercises. Here are the answers. Sarah lived in the United States when she was 5. Patrick and Jessica studied Spanish for 2 years. Clara and I worked in the same school last year. I didn't listen to the instructions. Could you repeat them, please? In the past simple, there are many irregular verbs. Look at the screen to see a list of the most common irregular verbs in the past. You can see from the table, in order to form the negative of the past irregular verbs, we use the same auxiliary verb, did not. Here are some more examples. For example, I went to Santa Marta last week. In the negative becomes I didn't go to Santa Marta last week. He told her about his birthday party, or he didn't tell her about his birthday party. He taught me in high school, or he didn't teach me in high school. She was the best student in her class, or she wasn't the best student in her class. I thought about you a lot, or I didn't think about you at all. I ran to work this morning, or I didn't run to work this morning. And they gave me the keys to my new car, or they didn't give me the keys to my new car. Thank you for watching this video. See you in our next class.